Anyway, Brad, let's just dig in. We got Thursday Night Football. Quick announcement, I guess, before we get started. I'm going to kind of move, since I'm doing a bunch of waiver wire, start, sit, and everything on YouTube, and we're doing special editions on Get Paid. I'm moving most of the analytics on this podcast away, but I am going to do kind of a brief start, sit. So if you're here for the fantasy and the daily fantasy stuff, first of all, I urge you guys to keep listening to the podcast because they do still come out on the podcast. Definitely check out the YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/the_underdog, THE underdog. And then, this podcast I'll do start sit, but I'm going to clean it up with some analytics and some point projections and everything as usual. So, Brad, let's dig in, man. We got the Giants plus 17 according to Bovada versus the New England Patriots. Thursday Night Football. Let me just list off the injuries for you because there are a lot of them. It's like half the league is on the injury report. Evan Engram, their tight end, is questionable. Saquon Barkley is actually questionable this week with that high ankle wrist sprain. Yeah, so he might be back, but I tend to think not. Their backup running back, Wayne Gallman, is questionable, and so they actually might have a guy named John Hillman starting, so we'll see what happens there. For New England, they're actually okay injury-wise, except Phillip Dorsett is questionable, Rex Burkhead is questionable, so they have most of their and Julian Edelman is quote-unquote questionable, but he played last week, so I'm sure he'll play this week. So, Brad, there you go. Once again, Giants plus 17. Who are you on?
I'm going to go Giants. There we go, baby. Come on.
Yeah, stop betting against the Patriots, man.
I know. Something's
every week you're doing this. What are you doing?
Because I don't like these big lines, man.
I know, man. It's too big of a line. Even for me, it's too big of a line. I wrote down let me say this. I wrote down it's 17. It's way too much. I wrote down 27-9. So I actually have the Patriots covering, and my computers also have the Patriots covering, but they're split. I have 8 different algorithms running that spit out different scores and everything, and they're split. The consensus is Patriots. Daniel Jones, Belichick's great against rookie quarterbacks, but
here's the thing, dude. The Giants are not the Dolphins. You know what I mean? They're not the Jets. The Giants,
especially if Saquon plays, man. They're a different team if Saquon Barkley plays.
Right. They're not they're the Bucs. The Bucs could beat anybody. They're the Raiders.
You're right.
In my opinion. Yeah. So if you don't come to play, they're gonna put. They could beat you.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm with you.
Especially with the new quarterback, they have this new juice and this new momentum.
Yeah, and Daniel Jones also, he can move the pocket, he can roll out and scramble and everything. I'm with you. I mean, it's too much for me to bet. For me personally, I'm removing it from my board. If I have to make a pick, and we do pick these games, I'll pick the Patriots. Brad and I disagree. That's cool. Certainly nothing that we would even move on to our Pick 6 podcast, the ones where we make our bets at the end of the week. So yeah, I mean, I'm not going to bet against the Patriots. I think a lot of people have a good game here. For the Giants, I wouldn't start anybody except for Engram, assuming he plays on Thursday. For the, I'm sorry, that was the Giants. I might have said Patriots. For the Patriots, I would start Brady. I think he'll have a nice game, like 3 touchdowns. I actually like James White more than I like Sony Michel this week, and Edelman and Dorsett if Dorsett plays. If he doesn't play, then you might want to look elsewhere. But I like Edelman this week for sure, assuming he plays. I think Edelman gets maybe 2 touchdowns this week.